So the things for the sound of this instrument, because it's really, so is it your microphone or it's really jazz sound?
It's like you see, it's the same room. It's my where I work. I just put two microphone, more of a reverb, but it's live execution because obviously people can listen me in Spotify, the official version now. And but I want to play live for show the instruments, for show the, and because I felt it's different when you play live than when you play in a studio. So it's just a two microphone. You, if you watch, you see the brand of the
Yeah,
microphone.
yeah, that's great. Okay, so now it's time to speak about this project that you have from a long time. You made this method in Italian, but now it's in English. So we'll
Yeah,
present.
finally. Yeah, yes. I am another very nice job of this year. I realized this jazz book, one of the first jazz book for accordion of modern conception from Berkeley school, from America, from okay, and I used it about 20 years, and these years I did a new version with 60 pages more. I correct some, now work better, and I did the English version thanks to Andrea Di Giacomo and Romano Viazzani for translation. But what is really interesting is that I started the first official uh, course, laureate course in the Conservatory of Teramo, especially for jazz accordion. Normally it's modern accordion, popular accordion. It's this is special. This is laurea. Official now accordionist can study in Conservatorio Laurea Jazz Music.
Great, that's very
So
great news. Congratulations. So if people want to have this method, how must they do?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon. It's very simple to order, and for some, for China and New Zealand, Australia, or it's Lulu. It's not, but
Okay.
just search. It's very simple to buy.
Okay, so now we will speak about another composition that you did, and you had the chance to play in Czech Republic
Yes,
few
yes, yes,
few months
yes.
ago, perhaps, or no, quite soon.
Thanks to Peter Watzek, a friend that invited me in his festival, and he said, Renzo, why don't we have a nice orchestra, accordion orchestra? Why don't give something and conduct for us this? Okay, I said, are you sure? And I have my first composition for free bass. It's my composition for free bass is like a fusion of many styles. Understand? The form is classical, and there are some melody, popular tonal that comes from past, and I put some harmony, jazz, but obviously I write so everybody can play. Understand? That is my style for classic music, and I composed this song some years ago, and I said, why not? I tried to do arrangement, and I did it. And he started, he was soloist, and this song we played together, and
Yeah, and it's
I
very
felt.
great because this combination is perfect because Peter Vacek is also in very close relation with the Bulgari Factory, and he will be my guest as I invite all the artists of the sponsors. And he's also the CMA delegate for Czech Republic. So we are in a village, my
Perfect,
friend.
perfect.
It's perfect. So we will listen this video, and after I have another question for you before you leave. Okay, let's go. So the title, Il Bosco Incantato. Magnifico! Che belle melodie
Grazie.
italiane. Veramente mi piace. Allora, yes, let's speak English again. Now I will propose a video that we make this morning on the Bulgari factory with Paolo Picchio, with Gianluca Gobbetti, and the young generation, Davide
Young
Gobbetti.
generation, Davide, yes,
And
yes.
they have something absolutely new and they want to speak about a lot, and they are right. And I just wanted to ask you, did you have the chance to try this Carbonian?
Yes, I tried this Carbonian, but
It's
like
button
you
for
know,
me.
I am not so young, and I many times I tried the Carbonian experiment. Now it's Bulgari. 15 years ago was another that I don't remember. First time I was maybe 18, 20, and was one American that did this experiment. And every time I had the same sensation. Carbonium is carbonium. If you search original and very light, that's the way. If you search exactly the accordion, no, you want other kind of things. Understand what I mean?
It's totally
It's
typical.
it's interesting because it's parallel. Understand?
Totally.
It's very light. It's incredible light. You can imagine, you give, but obviously the sounds is a little bit different.
Of course, of course.
It's very good depression, very good the sounds, and it's special. It's like cassotto, but everybody cassotto, no? Everything. But obviously, you need both if
Yeah.
you want, no?
Of course. Okay, but that's the magic of the accordion as well, because we have so many different repertoire and so many adapted accordion for each repertoire. So that is a new innovation. Anyway, so we will not discover the Carbonian today. We will now make the visit of the factory and the presentation of all the models from Bulgaria. And just after that, we will have the result for the category for the very young child, -7 years old, 20 candidates, only Chinese.
Yeah.
Yes.
Obviously.
Okay, so Renzo,
It's
thank you.
chance.
Yeah, thank you so much for the time.
Okay.
And
a pleasure for me to I have a CMA in the heart. Okay, now I am far, but not so far. I decide to change a little bit my life to teach different things, to stay near, but to near, but not inside because it's very full moment of my
I
life.
understand. I understand what you speak about.
Especially after PIF.
Yeah,
Wait,
of course.
I need I need the rest.
I understand. Okay, my friend. So thank you very much for your time. Congratulations again for all what you do, and I hope to see you live very soon.
Thank you to everybody for all listeners, and thank you, Fred. See you soon.
Bye bye. I'll let you go out alone, and we now go to the presentation of Paolo Picchio for the Bulgari factory sponsor.
Hi, Fred, and hi to all friends of the CMA World Trophy. Welcome to our presentation of the Bulgari factory and the great innovation we have with us tonight is the Carbonian accordion. But I want to tell something about our company and our history. This factory has nowadays 61 years of history of production with the name Bulgari Armando, our founder. And but we can tell that the father of Armando started the work in the accordions 15 years before. So truly this year we can say that it's 76. But with the name of Armando is 61. And this company is now one of the really high quality production company in Castelfidardo, and with great flexibility in the production. This is why the Bulgari catalog in history was really great with a lot of models, and after the history says that the company developed a lot the foreign markets, so need to follow the requests also of the so many different countries in the world. And after in 2005, there was a merge between Bulgari factory and 07 accordion factory, and was also Giulietti. also Giulietti production. From very long time ago, we are producer for Petosa brand. Petosa is not our brand, it's in the hands of the family Petosa, but we are the producer of the accordion Petosa. So truly, in this moment, we produce Bugari, 07, Giulietti, Petosa, and now the last born, that is Carbonium accordion, that is patented and something really innovative. But our factory in every model try to make innovation, to study new solutions, to try maybe new essences of wood or new aesthetic possibilities, and always searching the quality of the sound. So this is why I can tell you that our workers are really, really flexible. For example, I can show this is one bayan completely in massive wood. There are no cutted parts. If you can see here, there is no cutting. It means that all this part of wood is engraved. We start the working from one piece of wood. And this is really a high quality instrument with special sound, because the essence of wood creates something new from the point of view of the sound. We can have a little work in our showroom, and for example, in this instrument, you can see these are instruments for light music. You can see something special in the painting, from dark color to light color. Look, every key different color, every register tab different color. And this is our top quality accordion, is Spectrum. Spectrum is an accordion really with all most important innovation in our production. Special working in the woods, special chemical treatments in the metallic parts, special creation system to create the sound with special fixing of the reeds to the reed blocks. Many innovative things. Also the external part is not celluloid, it's something special. And this is the top quality bayan in this moment. And this is the piano version with 47 keys, 7 chin register. And this is 3 reeds, 3 voices on the left hand with 7 register. Here we can see other button accordion. This is painted. The name of this accordion is Essentia, and this is a special model with the painting, but with the compact and light weight, compact measure and light weight. The same wooden box is different working with this other accordion. This is Soana. Soana is a massive wood accordion where in the center there is a transparent painting. So you can see the true wood that is in the behind, in the massive wood part, and all the tabs, all the registers are in wood, and there is this part a little bit more dark to create aesthetic nice effect. Those accordions are 46 notes, 4 chorus with cassotto. And now, one of the historical models for the Bugari production. This is silver plus. We have another that is gold plus with gold color, that are in hard wood with strong sound. And in the history, Bugari sold really great quantity of this very high quality standard bass accordion. And near this, you have the compact This is one Essentia in celluloid compact model, 19mm keys with the little tabs of register, really good sound. And here we have another Xuana, like the button. This is a darker wood. It means always massive wood in this part with transparent painting and all the other part with this shine. Fred, this is something that you know very, very well. This is French model. And this is matte painting, black matte that now is in a great diffusion in this moment. You have the register behind, like French system, and this is a very good accordion for the variety. This is the new aesthetic of the Giulietti production. This model is called Elegant 20. It's a very good cassotto. And now I think we can go more fast. In this part, you have this special Bulgari with true mother pearl, also in the register, and some other model. This is the area for 07 model. We are developing with 07 also button accordion for students in the French way with the register behind. This is another French model. And here we have a studio model with free bass with 07 brand. And we always search new solution, new possibility to create something more innovative, more quality. And okay, the protagonist is the chief of the production, Gianluca Gobbetti. He cannot be with us in this moment, but we will now speak with the son of Gianluca. The name of the Gianluca's son is Davide. Davide Gobbetti is the person who have in charge the project for the production of the accordion in carbon. That the name of the brand is Carbonium. So I leave the speech to him, and he will explain to you this very innovative model. Thanks to everybody.
Thanks a lot to Paolo Picchio from Bulgari Factory. So we will not listen now the demonstration of this Carbonian by Davide Gobbetti because we wanted to keep a little bit for later. You know that we will be online live from tonight and until the 30th of December every Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So it's a lot of things that will happen on this CMA 2022. And the 15th of December, we will have the demonstration by Davide Gobbetti, the youngest from the Bulgari factory. And now we go to what you all expect. Of course, the result of the first categories of the Trophy Mondial 2022. And of course, I cannot announce any kind of result without my friend since years. Is here with me. It is it's Raymond Baudel, and at the moment I speak about Raymond Baudel, he's here. Have a look, magical. Hello Raymond, how are you?
Hello Fred. Hello everybody. Good to be back, as the saying goes. 12 months goes very quick, doesn't it?
Yes, my friend, but during the time it was a lot of work. A lot.
We know that, but a lot's gone on, but that dreaded COVID's still with us though, isn't it? Unfortunately.
Yeah. Of course. But COVID didn't stop the production of accordion and didn't stop at all the practicing of accordion. And it looks like what I saw, that the people are, with this time they had...
Just busy.
Yeah, they really positive the time and they really improved a lot. We'll have surprises this year. So what is the menu for tonight?
What's the menu for tonight? That's different, isn't it? Well, first of all, we've got qualifications for... Let's be honest, the most important Senior Classic Trophy Mondial. we said we would make the announcement of the, as we always start off with, the qualifiers from round 1 to round 2. It's also an opportunity for the candidates to know who else is in the competition, of course, because up to this point, they don't even know who else is in the competition. But of course, when they see what we show...
You're blocked. You're a little bit blocked, my friend. So during the time you will unfrozen. You are unfrozen. It's okay. You can go. It's the magic of life.
Okay, I'm back live. Yeah, well, we can see who the players are in this category. So, shall we dive straight in there? We've got, wait for it, we have 9 contestants from around the world.
Yes.
For everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
So, we were sensible. Of course, we will have an elimination for the final round, but all 9 players will be sent to the jury. It's very worthwhile that they get the opportunity, and I know the jury members will.
So during this time that you unfroze again, I can read the names of the candidates. We have Loris Douillet from Belgium, Gao Chuki from China, Roman Puneko from Ukraine, Mikola Siniewski, sorry my friend, from Ukraine, Sergei Targoni from Ukraine, Wang Zimu from China, Wu Yanhu from China, Zhang Zuo from China, and one from Kazakhstan, which is Yelzan Zepis. And we must explain also, my friend, who is a little bit frozen, because you are in a cold country now, you are in UK, normally you are all the time in south of France. And it's more hot and more convenient for the 4G. You told me you have 5G, but it doesn't work that great. We need to explain how we do to select the candidate from the first round to the second round. In fact, Raymond Baudel sent to me a list on Messenger of points from the first candidate to the last candidate, but without any names. And we check, normally we take by rules half plus 1. This is all rules. But sometimes we don't do like that because candidates are much closer. So if we don't have any kind of gap after after half plus 1, then when do we stop? So we look, and if there is no gap, we say, okay, for selection for the second round, we take everybody. And this is exactly what happened this year on this Senior Classic. And he arrived back unfrozen. I just thought, but tell you didn't listen, that you can have a 5G, but you are in UK, it's too cold for 5G.
No, I've got onto 5G instead of the Wi-Fi network I was on.
Okay, and my Wi-Fi is correct tonight, so woo! Let's continue. Let's do it fast.
Okay.
So, and next category.
Well, first category we have results for. We've already muted it in the show, obviously, isn't it? It's our babies. You know, the IoT category 1A. Remember, this category was category 1. It used to be 10 and under. And as the years have gone on, we've had to split it into 4 separate categories representing 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, and 10-year-olds. And of course, this week, it was the chance of the real babies. Yeah. Category 1A, 7 and under. As I say, it is Chinese, but what a wonderful work they do. You know, can you imagine if we'd have gone to China, how many we would have had in this category? Anyway.
But it's important what you say, because we should be now in China, because we should be in 2020 in China in August. Yeah. But of course, with COVID, boom, worldwide, impossible. And after everything was quiet and peaceful with COVID, and especially in China, and we say, okay, so we go in 2022 like we decided to do, because we expected that in 2 years it will finish. And unfortunately, no. So people don't think that the CMA will be online all our life. We didn't have chance, because 2020 should have been China, 21 should have been Ukraine, and it was beginning to be absolutely difficult for many reasons. And then again, China. So next year we will do, like we hope it's possible to do, again online, because this is important to say, again online from September to October. Many people are against the online. Okay, it's their choice. But first of all, we have to live with our century. And it's not only that. It's, of course, online competition will never replace a competition face to face. But if we don't have online, for example, this year, we couldn't have any Ukrainians. It's very impossible, very difficult to have people from New Zealand, from China who cannot all travel to Europe, from South Africa, from many countries, from Chile that couldn't travel. That means if we just do it,
40 countries.
40 countries. Year. So this is the magic of online, and it's absolutely pedagogically it's so important to keep this online version because we give the chance for the worldwide to participate, and it's a real international competition. And because we have so many categories, something like 70 or in total, I don't remember. Only in diatonic we have 77. So we will make the online in September, October, and the Trophée Mondial Premium with big prize money in November, December. Okay, so it gives a chance to the world to participate, and after the 10 best, for the moment it's not sure exactly 10 or a little bit more, but let's see, the 10 best of each category will be selected to participate to the Trophée Mondial Premium. Okay, let's go back to this category and we will present the jury member, I guess.
Jury members first, over to you, sir.
Yeah. So, with this wonderful internet site created by our webmaster Michael Biardo, look, I can present you directly from the CMA site. I will make it full screen. Here it is. So I present you the jury members. So from Albania, we have Erand Kourani. From Argentina, Santiago Rios. From Argentina again, Aldo Taborda. From Chile, Eduardo Marchant. From China, Liu Cao. From Cyprus, Daniel Sabotinov. From India, Ravi Bene. Yeah, India also. It's genial. Maurice Pistilli from Italy. From Luxembourg, for the first time as delegation in the CMA WEPA, we have Vivian Moro. We have from Serbia, Blaženka Bjutic, the winner of the biggest orchestra category from last year on the international competition of orchestras. And we have from Spain, Angel Luis Goni. And again from Spain, a lot of Spanish delegation of Spain this year is enormous. I think we have something like 9 jury members from Spain, or perhaps a little bit more. And the last one is Rocio Milian Sanchez. Okay, that was for the jury members. And for the result.
So for the result, you will show us obviously the complete list of results for all the contestants up to and including fourth place.
Yes, I will do immediately. Okay, it's there. So we had a lot of competitors in this category.
Yeah, it shows something, doesn't it?
So here is the list. So China. We have one Slovak at the 10th place, Livia Udakova. It's important to mention, I will not make the mistake to try to read all the Chinese names because they will laugh at me forever. So you can see the full list of the 20th to the 4th. It's done. And now we will go from the third.
We go to our prize winners, yeah. But I think we start off by just making a comment. Fourth place, I always look at the numbers, you know that, but fourth place was 23.10. Okay, we move on to third place with a score of 23.11. That's 1/100th of a difference. I know it's still China, but obviously congratulations to Wei Jianyi.
So, yes, exactly. Congratulations to what you said. And she will play Celebrate the Day from Li Hinghai. We listen immediately. This marvelous small princess from China. Let's go, babies. Wow, it's lovely, it's lovely. And we mentioned the fact that she's playing in a very small, beautiful Bulgari accordion. Yes, we need to speak about our sponsor. It's so important, sorry, to have some sponsor in the CMA because they contribute a lot about the prize money for the candidate in Trophée Mondial sections. And it's very important, so we thank them a lot. And also I want to say thank you to all these very nice comments on the chat, and especially one from Ukraine, from one of our delegates, Igor Sayenko, saying hello there from Ukraine. Great opportunity to watch and listen to you all. We are all with you, my Ukrainian friends. So let's go back to China without any surprise, my friend.
We go back to China, don't we? But now we go up a little bit in mark from 23.11 to 23.56.
Wow,
so quite a big jump. Dong Yungcheng.
And she will play from Vyacheslav Semyonov's The Children's Suite. This kind of repertoire that normally we begin to play in junior classic and senior classic.
Yeah, 7 and under.
7 and under. And remember that we created this 7 and under by accident because normally it was 10 and under. But it was the first year, in 2020, when we had how many candidates we had in 10 and under? Something like 200 or.
I was going to say it was 3 figures.
Yeah. And so thank goodness we realized that they have a different age and say, okay, we cut. We split. So now we go to the winner. So in general, we invite the winner live, okay, at the last moment by surprise.
Wake them up.
But at 7 and under, that means perhaps it's 6, we will not get him up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I think it's around something like that. So we will not do that.
You're being very kind this year, aren't you?
Okay, so I let you announce with brio the name of this candidate.
Okay, the winner, they may have worked it out, well, their teacher might have worked it out, or their mother might have worked it out, but anyway, what fantastic score, 23.94, so another big leap upwards. 24 is a good score that you've got to say from the average of that size jury. Xi Guofeng.
And he will play 2 pieces. We keep the full program, but it's only 4 minutes in total, 5 minutes in total. First, the Turkish March from Mozart and a toccata from Yevgeny Derbienko. Let's listen the winner of this category, 7 and under. Wonderful winner of this category, 7 and under. And I saw on the chat that Gianluca Gobbetti from Bulgaria was there, and he arrived exactly on time with his beautiful small accordion. Fantastic. So the 22nd of December, we'll have Wei Bijun, one of our CMA delegate for China, and she will try to explain her the secret of this Chinese education system, because it's very impressive.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. So from the very small, we go to the not very small.
Exactly, our other IoT category for tonight. We put it together quite well, didn't we? Babies first, then the adults. And we took the adults amateur category.
Yes.
IoT category 12. And again, mixture of entries from different countries, not all Chinese. But of course, first of all, you'll introduce the jury.
Yes, the time I found I have to log in again, so you can speak.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. So, while we're speaking of that, it's a good course. Good to have the adults in this amateur competition. We also have the adults confirmed adults, and that result is one of the series of results for tomorrow night. So again, big and little tomorrow. We have IoT category 2. Which is 12 and under. So it's quite a big gap up from 7 and under, isn't it? 12 and under tomorrow. Big category, 30 odd entries. So congratulations to them all. But of course, there has to be a winner. And I think people will be very pleasantly surprised with the situation tomorrow.
And I'm ready.
So,
I'm ready exactly on time.
There you go.
So,
APA jury, I'll let you introduce it.
So I just checked that I have the good one. Yes, category 12. So let's introduce the jury members. We have a little bit the same for the beginning, which is Erandi Kurani from Albania, Santiago Rios from Argentina, and Aldo Tarboda from Argentina. And a new delegate for CMA for Bosnia is Ognin Yanyanin. And our delegate from China, Wei Bijun. Another artist from China, Liu Shanchan. Daniel Sabotina from Cyprus, Maurizio Pistilli from Italy, Sergio Mirzak, the great teacher from Moldova, Slobodan Sarcevic from Portugal, Blazenka Biocic, which is on the chat and we say hello to everybody, we say to you hello also, from Serbia, and Rocio Milian Sanchez from Spain. Done.
Wonderful. So, again, as our usual, you will present the page with the results going up to 4th place.
Exactly. So there were how many people in this category? 6.
You've called me now. You have the list. 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, that you know, when I have a little bit manipulation to do, I ask you a question to, you know. Okay, so here are the 6th place: Pierre Schade from Germany, Antje Hirsch from Germany, and Isabelle PCA from France at the 4th place with a score of 21.09. And then,
so in 3rd place, we will get away from there tonight. But in 3rd place, we're back to China. We had Kong Ling with a score of 21.29.
Exactly, and you can go to the 2nd place.
Then we go to 2nd place with a score of 21.45. Christina Goulian from France, Sweden.
Yes. And the winner.
And our winner with a score of 21.58. Sorry, it's not going to be like this all the time. I can assure you, because I know some of tomorrow's results already. Aha. Zhu Riujiang from China.
And we will listen immediately one of her titles that she played. It's Pastoral from the Prairie normally, and Quartz Bridge for my motherland from Zhejiang. We listen immediately. And that was the winner of this category, Adulte Passionné Amateur. And this is CMA, my friend, exactly. We can go from the small level, the youngest, 7 and under, to the adults who have passion. And remember, my friend, that this category we created because of me, because of my equestrian competition. One day after 40, I participate to the amateur, because I'm not professional in equestrian, and to the final of the national championship amateurs, and I had so much fun and so much passion to practice and to practice more. I said, but why we don't do that with accordion? So we have this category. Tomorrow we have the highest level of adults, and this is CMA. And speaking about CMA, we have one of our delegate for Croatia, the delegate for Croatia, and collaborator for the International Orchestra and Ensemble Festival, Igor KRIZMAN, with us. Hello, Igor.
Hello, friends, and hello, everyone.
So before we speak about orchestras, because this is also a new part of CMA, I want to say to you, Raymond, see you tomorrow. It's still a pleasure to share the screen with you. And tomorrow, so we will have this very nice program with these new categories. Everything is on the site. But I think you remember all, no? Tomorrow we have tomorrow we have the IoT category 2, which is 12 and under. Variety category. We have the APC, as we've just said. We've got two other things that I'll mention. We've got some of our diatonic accordion results for categories, and we've also got, importantly, Trophy Mondial Junior Classique, those qualifying for round 2 in that competition. So another big announcement for all the contestants in that Junior Classique category. Exactly, and we will have also an interview with Michele Moreschi from Paolo Soprani, the new sponsor of CMA for this year, and it will be interesting to discover this very, very famous brand with new generation. Okay, so Raymond, bye-bye.
Bye, thank you to everybody, see you.
See you soon.
Of course.
And Igor, bye-bye. Igor, so I know that you are nearly late, or no, you are already late from 5 minutes because you have a rehearsal, so we will be quite fast, but take your time. So you have a nice function on the CMA because we created together this category International Accordion Orchestra and Ensemble Festival. So please speak a little bit about what we did together.
Yes, it is my big pleasure that I'm part of this new project inside of CMA, and of course, as you said, it's great that CMA disperses in different directions and really sees all the activities of the accordionists and gathers them, kind of invites them and gathers them under this same organization, and I think, of course, this online format gave us a bit extra possibilities in these difficult times, but extra possibilities to get to know some exotic countries, some other countries, some through these new categories and new competitions that are developed since the last 2 years, some new activities and really amazing accordionists around the world. And one of these very nice activities is actually accordion orchestra, which has a very huge tradition and very long tradition. And of course, I'm glad that it comes also under the roof of CMA. And all started 2 years ago when, after the first online competition, came that idea. When we came in the conversation, actually, you called me to
I push you, go
to maybe start to speak about this idea on basis of the competition in Pula that I'm organizing and or leading, let's say so. Of course, Croatia generally as a country and Pula as a town has a really strong accordion tradition, but inside of this tradition is also one accordion orchestra that exists from the 60s and from the end of 59. Probably a lot of people that are following now, if they know something about Croatia, they heard about Okud and international accordion competition there called Susreti Harmonikaša, which is like meeting of accordionists, and everything started in 1964. And it was in that time, the official name was Meeting of Accordion Orchestras and Solists. So the tradition starts from there. Of course, this competition developed. It was the first international competition in the ex-Yugoslavia, in the region, and very, very popular and very visited. And it was an amazing man who started that in the 1964. Stanko Mihovilic was his name. And very fast, he developed contacts with Honor, with Trossingen, with Honor Conservatorium, with many people from Italy and Russia and Soviet countries. I mean, everywhere really. And these people were coming to the festival, and they were as well. This association was also a member of the CMA.
Of course.
Before in the Yugoslavia time, it was the national selection was made in Pula on this competition. So I'm glad that we recovered this tradition and this cooperation with Okud and with Pula and with this competition. I know that you have some nice memories with Pula as well.
Yeah. I won the competition in senior in 1991. It was my first international competition, and I was so happy, and it was so great weather, and I have the chance after 30 years exactly last year 2021 to go for my second time in Croatia and to be part of the jury on your competition. It was a dream.
Amazing. I'm so glad that you have such nice memories with Pula and with this competition from both of the occasions, as a player and now as a jury member. And so a lot of things going on in Pula during this almost 60 years. But inside of all these activities, there is this strong accordion orchestra competition and accordion orchestra tradition. And of course, part of this competition is also categories for accordion orchestra. So that was the base of our contact. And so as I'm also came from the tradition, I played as a child, and from childhood until the academy, we have also a music academy in Pula, and there as a part of academy as well, academic accordion orchestra. Accordion orchestra was being part of my musical development and my musical life, my whole life actually.
Yeah,
now I'm living and working in Germany, in Hanover, where I settled after my studies here with Professor Elbert Moser, which I think she follows us. I
hello,
hello. Yeah, and now living here in Germany, since years I'm living in Germany, it's almost 10 years, so I get to know here that there is, of course, a huge tradition of accordion orchestras, and I'm conducting two of them here near to Hanover, one in Braunschweig, one in Langenhagen, and one of those are waiting for me for the rehearsals. Greetings to them. But
they are following you online.
Get to know that big tradition. So we started, and of course, there is this huge competition for accordion orchestras in Innsbruck, organized by Deutsche Harmonikaverband, which is organizations for such amateur societies under which are working the orchestras. So we were based on these traditions. We developed different categories, considering some categories in Pula and in the area of ex-Yugoslavia, where the orchestras are inside of the education system, and then as well here in Germany, where are different profiles of orchestras, but also around Europe, we tried to make really great diversity of categories. So everyone should take a look a bit on the ones that didn't apply this year. Please take a look on the web page, CMA, orchestras, what kind of categories are there, not only for orchestra, but also ensembles. And you are very much invited to take part next year to this competition.
So, thank you so much. And before we go ahead on this interview and speaking about the relation between CMA and this competition in Pula, we will listen the first title you sent to us. But first of all, I want to make a big kiss to Elizabeth Moser, who say hello, my friend, with a big heart. So she's absolutely with us. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, to be with us. And we will listen. Please introduce this beautiful orchestra music plus dance plus.
So, I should say something about it.
Bravo!
Sorry,
you are here for that.
This is an expert from this year's competition in Pula, which was in May, of course, in Pula. And on the opening concert, we had a really special occasion this year. It was a project, a new composition from a young Croatian composer and colleague accordiονist. He's accordion teacher, but also composer and conductor. And he wrote a piece called "Colors of the Rainbow." And I can read here a small text that he saw. The rainbow, it is dance suite. See, he called it like a ballet suite, composed on the basis of the suite for solo accordion that was created in 2012 for pedagogical purposes, but now completed with new movements. It was formed on the idea of 6 rainbow colors that basically extend one parallel on allegory of life, representing the human life cycle from birth to maturity. So yellow symbolizes carefreeness and joy of childhood, orange fearlessness and adolescent strength, red love, purple spirituality, creativity, blue infinity, and green maturity and hope. So the piece was arranged for a small symphony orchestra, the backbone which is an accordion orchestra instead of strings, then wind players, 2 flutes, oboe, 2 clarinets, horn, 2 trumpets, trombone, percussion, timpani, and piano, and 2 cellos and double bass are also added. This is the ensemble, and the performance are contemporary dance ensemble and this small symphony orchestra of the Franjo Lucic Art School from Velika Gorica in Croatia. They mostly are students of the elementary school, plus some of the dancers. They have their art school, so they have a ballet school and music school. So the basic are elementary school students, some of the high school, of this middle level, teenagers, and dancers are all kind of this middle school. So it was performed in on the opening concert, so like a small ballet. We will hear the final scene, final resolution of this small fairy tale, and the conductor is Igor Jugets.
Okay, and a big hug to Dalibor Bolyoun, who sent a very nice things with a heart and headphone. So we listen immediately these colors of the rainbow. Okay, that was the extra. Sorry, I didn't know when to stop. It continues. Sorry, we go back.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely wonderful this combination between orchestra. It's really in French we say sonné. It ring like symphonic orchestra. It's impressive.
Yeah, well, we have to consider that it is really even the horn player is really like 6th grade elementary school and so on. So and the accordions are still the small accordions without cassotto and so on. But still, the recording is also not a perfect one. So in the hall you could listen that live, and of course it sounded already much better. But at least for our followers to get a bit of impression, it was a really amazing concert and amazing project of. A big project. I mean, to realize something like that with students of music school, of course, extra hours were necessary from all the teachers inside. But it was at the end they gave birth to a beautiful project that was a really nice success also in that town. It was composed for the 100 years of the for anniversary of the school. And performed there. It was inside of this anniversary concert, but then it was a perfect occasion to present that to the world in Pula. And now in this live show, there is this complete video is of course on YouTube from the opening concert. So who is interested can look the whole piece, how it is, and of course it's possible to. Order the score, and if someone is interested to
great. Anyway,
perform it,
everybody can find you IGOR KRIZMAN in Facebook, and you can give the information. So let's speak a little bit now between the relation between the CMA and your festival, because now we are partners. That means we try to help all the time the young generation of accordionists. So you gave me a good news just before we prepare this Facebook live show, so that the winner of the CMA this year will be invited for the next Pula festival in May or April?
May.
The dates?
Yeah.
Which dates?
It is the next. The competition is every year in Pula. It had different stages, but now we are in every year, and it is since this year back in May. Let's say so. Back in May, because it was already a small period when it was in May. Many people that know Pula know that it was already on the end of April, but we have kind of a new period for the competition, and next year is going to be from the 23rd to 26th of May.
It was a good idea to not make it on the same time of Klingenthal.
Of course. We try to manage the dates. Of course, there are many new competitions also in the region, and we are in contact with the competitions as well there to avoid to be in the same period. And of course,
which is it's fundamental, of course. So, and on your festival last year, I discovered that, of course, I remember that it's a very, very big orchestra players and a very big culture of that, and I discovered fantastic things live when I was to your festival last year. But there is also a very big level in the category solist, and you proposed to me a very nice bridge between your festival, between CMA, because you have been in CMA so many years also from his very childhood, and some other competition. He is now working with this lovely Elsbeth Moser. He comes from Lithuania, so I'll let you present this young artist.
Yes, definitely. So it started everything with orchestra, but maybe at a certain point it was more important the development of the solo categories. I mean, we really it is a pretty strong competition, let's say so, and the concurrence is really strong, not only from the region. Of course, the main competitors are from ex-Yugoslavian countries, and but we have every year really candidates from the whole Europe, and from for seniors we have two categories. One is with one round, something similar as masters category maybe here in CMA, and then we have the main soloist category, which is just 2 rounds, not 3 like in CMA, but still lots of program and very high level, two rounds of half an hour. So please all the players and all great accordionists which we are able to listen you here in CMA. You are very welcome and very invited to come to Pula. In May is also a bit warmer.
Yes,
I hope
yes.
it was in the 90s as well in May when you have been. So this is an extra bonus, but the competition is really nice. I mean, we invite in the jury. We have the different jury every year because we are limited to 20 people. So we try to have a combination in the jury from 10 international players and pedagogues, and 10 from Croatia and neighbor countries. So every year we change the people. That is, we still don't know, but we have really high level jury. So we had you last year. There is Elsbeth Moser, as a big friend of the competition since years in this, and we have through the years had Iñaki Alberdi, Stefan Pusong, and all Gary Draxful, Theodore Ancelotti, many different top teachers from the music academies in Europe. We hope that the flights from China will be a bit cheaper in the future, so that they will be able as well to participate a bit more. But anyway, and
the winner of the junior
from this all the categories that we have, we chose to present. Of course, they are presented on the winners' concert on the last day of the competition. But from that concert, we choose the best soloist, which was there, and the most successful one. He was, of course, winner in his category D. That was a category under 17. So the performance, which are still not 17, and that is our already very well known and beautiful young player, Jonas Pusbutas. I think we all accordionists can be proud that such young people are growing up and how to say, promoting our instruments. And I really many greetings, Jonas, and I wish him all the best.
Yes, he's with us on the chat. And Jonas, I forgot totally the name of the competition you will play. You played at the Gala concert. It's a Spanish something, but I forget the name. So
yeah, from Espinosa, Estudio in stile flamenco, Estudio para piano in stile flamenco.
Okay.
I think number 7. Number 7. So Jonas was booked us from the winners' concert in Pula.
Great, my friend. So I will say to you goodbye now, because we will listen to this video. And I know that you have this rehearsal, so they are all surely online looking at you, but waiting for you. Thank you so much for your time and the work you did for this International Orchestra and Ensemble Festival. And continue good to make the jury member for CMA, because you have a lot of work.
Yes. We try to do the best for all the accordionists around the world. And of course, many greetings to all the candidates. I enjoyed listening some of you already. The results will come in the future days, but I'm looking forward as well to the other ones which are coming, and wish everyone good luck for the competition, and hopefully see some of you in Pula.
With pleasure. Bye bye, my friend. And we listen immediately. Jonas.
Thank you for the invitation.
My pleasure, my friend. Bye bye. Nicolas the Great, and it's such a pleasure to see such talent and such energy on such a young man. So I give you now an appointment for tomorrow at 6:30 with a very nice program, very eclectic like usual. Tomorrow we'll have our sponsor Paolo Soprani, represented by Michele Moreschi, the young one from the generation. And we will have the result of the Classic Junior, who we will know who goes from the first round to the second round, and the result of the International Open Trophy 2, which is Junior Variété 12 and under. And we have the Adulte Confirmé, so the biggest category of adults. Then second guest, Clement Roser for the diatonic section with the category -8, I think, and -8 for forward of bass, -8 or 10 for 8 row of bass, and after a little bit more. So it's a little bit complicated for me because I have so many different categories, because I have so many different type of instrument, and we had to split the categories. And we'll finish with something absolutely wonderful. The music is from Yaroslav Oleksiv, of course, from Ukraine, and I begin this first prize giving ceremony award of the CMA with a tribute to Yaroslav Oleksiv, of course, and you all know that his wife had been murdered, you can say that, by the bombardment. And Yaroslav Oleksiv, just 1 month before, it was in July, I think the 14th of July, this terrible situation, and a few 2 or 3 months before, Yaroslav Oleksiv composed one wonderful music for his wife, and it's Romance for You. And the day we heard about this tragedy, I had the idea to make a tribute to Yaroslav, of course. And with Igor Sayenko, we invited 31 accordionists worldwide. We'll recognize them. Of course, a lot of Ukrainians, but some people worldwide, you will recognize them. The name is written on the video. And we made this tribute for Galina Oleksiv. So it's a big moment of emotion. So peace to Ukraine. And my friend, see you tomorrow. And let's listen this wonderful homage of Galina Oleksiv, written by Yaroslav Oleksiv.